What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I finally got my hands on a Zarude rental team. So we're showcasing Zarude finally for ranked Regulation J. Now, when it comes to Zarude, this Pokemon is definitely mediocre, but it has a really dope typing of Dark and Grass. It has Leaf Guard as ability, so status conditions are not a problem in the rain. Or not in the rain, in the sunlight, and then we're holding the Life Orb as item so it can maximize its damage. Now, speaking of sunlight, we got Koraidon on this team to actually really pair up well with Zarude. Zarude has Solar Blade, a very strong physical attacking grass move that is pretty much Solar Beam, but physical attacking, and it works in one turn in the sunlight. So, gonna be using that a lot with Zarude today. On top of that, it's got Knockoff for Stab, and Taking Off items Protect, and it's got its signature move, Jungle Healing, which heals up yourselves and ally Pokemon's health by 25%. On top of that, it gets rid of status conditions, so might be using that a lot, maybe not. We'll see. Like I said, Zarude's very mediocre when it comes to mythical Pokemon, but gonna be fun to showcase this Pokemon. Koraidon, Flame Charge, Collision Course, Flare Blitz, Protect, everything normal, and then the rest of the team pretty meta outside of Entei. Entei's rocking the Choice Scarf with Eruption, so we can pair it up with Koraidon, do a lot of damage in the sunlight. Then we got Flutter Mane, Walking Wake, Shen Pao. Obviously, Flutter Mane, great for speed control with Icy Wind and special attacking with Dazzle Gleam and Shadow Ball. Walking Wake, great in the sunlight, and Shen Pao, just doing Shen Pao things. Taunt, Protect, Sucker Punch, Ice Spinner. Really do like this moveset considering we can taunt supporting Pokemon. Plus, we can get rid of terrain with Ice Spinner. Guys, want to rent this team for yourself? Rental code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Zarude in ranked Regulation J. First match for today's video coming at you guys. We are going up against Gravity, Dark Void, Darkrai. Gotta watch out for that combo right there. I could honestly go into like Zarude and Koraidon for the lead, which wouldn't be too bad here. Wouldn't be too bad. Just take the sunlight, kind of get after it that way. I could honestly maybe lead a Pokemon like Flutter Mane just to try to get some speed control going, because I am going to outspeed a lot. I don't have to worry about sleep if I have Zarude in the sunlight, which is good. Only for Zarude, right? But I feel like they're going to potentially lead that Darkrai Sableye combo, and if they do that, what would be my best option? Maybe Flutter Mane and then protect Zarude, and then maybe swap into Koraidon? Something like that. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do that. These two give me Koraidon, and then last Pokemon. Let me just go Shen Pao or Walking Wake. Walking Wake's looking pretty nice here, especially with a Photosynthesis speed boost. I like it. Give me Walking Wake. Give me the Walking Wake. All right, this first match should be a good one. Should be a fun one. But Darkrai's just so scary, man. So rude though. Cannot wait to use this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is so dope. I wish it was better competitively wise, but I love its typing. I love its design. I think everything about it is really dope, except for how good it is in competitive. I feel like they should buff Jungle Healing. I feel like that should be a thing. I feel like Pokemon should do more of that, like live buffs, like maybe once a year, once every new season change, like buff moves, buff stats, nerf Pokemon. I think that'd be very cool to do. Just to bring Pokemon into the meta, out of the meta. Like, balance changes would be cool. But they end up going Flutter Mane alongside with Sableye, so it's fine by me. I definitely want to, drop some speed right here. Most likely just protect here. I just want to protect. I mean, Flutter Mane's not Photosynthesis boost right now. Mine is. Theirs isn't. Sableye could have Fake Out, but I'm more scared of, like, Dazzle Gleam launching in here. I'm just going to protect, try to get some speed control here, and then maybe get after the Flutter Mane next turn, depending on what they do. But if I had to guess, there are 2 back-end Pokemon. Gotta be Groudon, gotta be Darkrai. I feel like that's gotta be it, but you never know. You never know. We'll protect Zarude here. A little bit of protect action. And he's gonna pop a Gravity. Gravity on the field. Not too shabby. Icy Wind's gonna fly. Beautiful, a little bit of speed action. Working in our favor. I could double down to Flutter Mane next turn if I want to. This thing could also quash him. He's going to eject button out of here. Okay. So he ejects buttons out of here. I would go into Darkrai. I had to guess it. No, Groudon's actually going to pop out here, and he's going to get a Photosynthesis boost here. So let's see what they want to end up doing here. I could Solar Blade down this Groudon, which could be pretty lovely for me. He's going to go for Icy Wind as well. Okay, So speed is, it's okay here. Speed's dropping. We're both -1. I'm gonna send another Icy Wind, and honestly, I'm just gonna go into Ghost Terror type and just rip a Solar Blade. What's your physical attack stats, Zarude? That's the real question. 172. I mean, Solar Blade should be able to do a nice chunk of damage. Probably doesn't KO, but still, I gotta go for this. I gotta go for the Ghost Terror type, just in case the Fairy move's launching in here, or even a Heat Crash Fire move. I'm down with this. This video is all about Zarude. We're going in with Zarude. So Ghost Terror type pokes out here. Let's see how they end up doing this. Hopefully I get the Icy Wind first and maybe attack with Zarude first and foremost, and I do. That's just big time for us. The Bam, relatively okay damage for Icy Wind, but the speed drop allows Zarude to maybe outspeed this Flutter Mane. Yeah, it should. And it does. So Solar Blade flies here. We're absorbing the sunlight, and we're just gonna send this into the ground. Stab, super effective, big time damage here. Can I KO? I do. Let's go, Zarude. Let's go. That's a big time KO. Solar Blade ripping. Absolutely ripping. I lose a little bit of HP here. Dazzling Gleam is going to fly. Great Terror type on our end. Zarude's still going to outspeed this Flutter Mane, which is very nice for me. So at this point, I could just go for another Solar Blade, maybe try to KO Flutter Mane. Or depending on who they drop out here. It's going to be Iron Bundle. Ooh, this one's going to be Eye. He's probably going to Terrasilize here. He's probably going to Terrasilize, but I feel like I have to Icy Wind here. I have to slow him down. You know, I'm just going to get rid of the Flutter Mane at this point, because I feel like Iron Bundle either protects or Terrasilizes. So I'm just going to go straight after his Flutter Mane. Getting right after it, slowing down this Walking Wake, and we'll deal with the other Pokemon next turn. So I guess they don't have Darkrai. It's weird. Pop Gravity for the Blades. No Darkrai pops out here, and we rip Groudon in one turn with Solar Blade. I love it. Absolutely love it. Ends up withdrawing Flutter Mane. He's going to go into Sableye here. That's fine. This kind of makes me feel like he's protecting Iron Bundle. Which wouldn't be too bad. No, he's just ripping a Blizzard, outspeeding us, and picking up the double KO. This thing is flying in speed. Flying in speed. Granted, my Pokemon... I mean, Flutter Mane's still relatively fast here. What is he, -1 or -2? Well, I don't even know what it was, but... Still, nonetheless, we go here. My Walking Wake should be faster than Iron Bundle, unless it's Choice Scarfed. That'd be a big time issue if he's Choice Scarfed. That would be an issue if he's Choice Scarfed. We're going to Koraidon here. We don't have Terror type, which is a little rough for us. Definitely a little rough for us. We're gonna have to rip probably a Snarl here and just protect you. Just protect you. This might not end well for us. After that Iron Bundle, of course, landed Double Blizzard in the sunlight. In the sunlight, Double Blizzard land just KOs us. He has Freeze Dry. That's GG's, right? If he's ripping Freeze Dry into my Walking Wake slot, that's not looking good for us. That's not looking good for us. He's gonna go for Helping Hand here. Oh no! What are you going for? What are you going for here, Iron Bundle? My Koraidon should be faster than him. Should be able to snarl down beforehand, and we do. It's beautiful. Relatively okay damage. Special attack drop, very big for us. Just go for a Blizzard. Do not go for Freeze Dry. He does go for Blizzard. Can you dodge it, Walking Wake? Can you dodge this move? Of course not. Oh my lord! Why are you hitting so hard? What is going on here? What is going on here? We'll go for Hydro Steam in that slot, and we gotta go for Flame Charge here. I need this speed boost. I need to be able to outspeed Flutter Mane. Why is he hitting so hard? Why? This thing's hitting like a truck. This thing's hitting like a truck. I'm hoping that Flame Charge can maybe KO the Iron Bundle here, but I mean, if he lands a Blizzard into my Koraidon, we're just gonna die. We're just gonna die here. That thing's -1 on special attack and it's hitting that hard. It might be Choice Spect. It just might be Choice Spect. Let's be honest here. It might be Choice Spect. Withdraws Iron Bundle. Hold up. That might have been the biggest mistake of his life. That might have just been the biggest mistake of his life. Hold up. That might have just won us the game. Might have just won us the game, depending on what Sableye does here. Let's just die out to this. Yeah, I think we just won. I think they just made the biggest mistake of their life. I think they had this one pretty much won. I think they had this won. Now I have a speedy Koraidon. I think they had this game won. I really do. If they just went for Blizzard and at least landed one of them. It's fine. Gravity's back to normal. And now the speed should go Koraidon, Iron Bundle, then Walk and Wake. I just need Flare Blitz to KO here, correct? +1 on speed. What's your speed normally? She's Choice Scarf. There's no way he's Choice Scarf. Did they use Terror type yet? Because if not, you could be Ghost. Yeah, we're just gonna go for Flare Blitz here. We're going for Flare Blitz. Yeah, see? It's gonna be Ghost. It's gonna be Ghost, which is why I didn't want to go into Collision Course. It's a good call on my end. Is it Ghost? No, it's Water. We could have won with Collision Course. Now we lost. Now we lost. Okay, this was just a lot of ups and downs. Unless for some reason maybe I crit and do a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, no. We need another turn. We need Koraidon to survive whatever they're offering here. Koraidon dodge it? Koraidon dodged it! We're gonna win! We're gonna win! Oh my lord. This match was ups and downs. The definition of ups and downs. I was like, oh, dude, we're gonna lose. Oh, we're gonna win. Oh, we're losing again. Oh, no, now we're gonna win. It's awesome. Beautiful. I'll take this all day. What a weird matchup. GG's to our opponent here. And Zarude getting after it, match number 1. Match number 1 went to your boy. Match number 2 time. Let's get after it. I like Zarude here just due to the fact it's dark typing and it can deal with, you know, Shadow Rider, Calyrex, and even Frickraft. So honestly, maybe leading this with Sunlight could be relatively nice. Only problem I would have here is Miraidon can really get after me. That is something I don't like, which is kind of why I want to bring Shen Pao with 205 speed. This thing is flying. I could go Fluttermane with Booster Energy. I actually kind of like that. So you know what? I'm not gonna end up doing that with Zarude here again. I just think that works well. Could they lead? They could go Whimsicott Miraidon, which I don't know how to feel about that. Not too sure how I feel about that. Actually, let's go these two. Let's bring Sunlight in the back end. Cool with that. I'm cool with that. So Fluttermane, Shen Pao gonna get the lead here, and then we'll have Sunlight with Zarude in the back end. I'm cool. I like that. Sick trainer card, by the way. Psyduck, arms in the air. Love it. Love me some Psyduck action. Well, let's see who they end up leading. It is going to be Shen Pao with Whimsicott, which isn't too bad for us. I mean, gotta go for an Icy Wind here, right? Correct? Gotta. He's definitely popping Tailwind. We already know that. We already know Tailwind's going to be on the field. I could maybe taunt Whimsicott, but what would that do if he's popping Tailwind this turn? Icy Wind doesn't really do much. I'd rather just go for Gleam here. Probably just Ice Spinner. I really don't want to KO Whimsicott just yet. I'd rather double down into this slot. I would really rather double down in this slot. And we saw a turn of Tailwind. Because we already know he's popping Tailwind. So if I don't KO Whimsicott, that keeps that Pokemon on the field so they don't have 2 big time attackers in Tailwind. Yeah, see? So this is fine for me. As long as Fluttermane can soak up shot, which I believe it can. Ice Spinner flies, soak this all day. I will take that. I will take a free Focus Sash. I'm a 1 HP bandit right now. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Alright, this is where things get a little hectic and a little weird. Because we already know Miraidon's going to fly out here. We already know this. And with Miraidon on the field, 2 turns left in Tailwind doesn't really, you know, sound too nice. Or 3 turns left in Tailwind. I can protect 1 turn to make it 2. Wait, this is Miraidon, correct? Or Shadow Rider Calyrex. I mean, I could Sucker Punch that. I can indeed Sucker Punch that. Self-Focus Sash on Shen Pao. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's just double protect and see how this plays out, just to see what they want to do. Yeah, they're just going to protect themselves. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let's waste out some Tailwind turns. Surprise me, Miraidon didn't pop through here. This is fine. This is fine. Goes for Moonblast. Block. Okay. So I still have Focus Sash. Beautiful news. Beautiful news. Gotta go for Gleam here. Gotta go for Sucker Punch. I could just go for Ice Spinner and predict a swap. I'm just gonna go for Sucker Punch. I'm playing it simple smart. He's gonna Terrasilize. We're just gonna be straight dark typing. What you got for me? Show me Ghost. Round. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Considering Sucker Punch should still do about like half damage, I actually like that. And he goes for an Encore here. It's gonna fail, or it doesn't affect me. Cool. Bam. Can't Encore Dark type. I mean, you can Encore Dark type. You just can't have Prankster. But Astral Barrage flies. Now we're sitting here with Shen Pao still on the field. And I think I just go Sucker Punch, Terrasilize, Koraidon, and Flame Charge boost. Yes. Yes, that makes the most sense. That makes the most sense. Because either he attacks with Shadow Rider, he dies out the Sucker Punch, or he's going to protect Shadow Rider, go for Moonblast into my Koraidon to try to KO it, or even my Shen Pao, and then I Flame Charge and have speed over top of him. I'm cool with that. But we got Terrasilize just in case the Moonblast flies into that slot. That's fine. Sucker Punch here. He's obviously going to protect the Calyrex, but this is just a precautionary thing. Like, we have to Sucker Punch in this slot, because if we don't Sucker Punch and he goes for Astral Barrage, then we're just screwed. So I have to click Sucker Punch, even though I'm 99% sure he's protected. It's as simple as that. Yeah. Like, it was an easy read, but I had to do it. I had to do it. So we'll probably lose Shen Pao here, which is no big deal. Because I get this speed boost to kind of back me up here. And yeah, there goes Shen Pao. That's fine. That's fine, because I'm going to have a Koraidon who's faster than everybody on the field. He's going to bring out Terrain. I will have Zarude. Which, I mean, I could just use Jungle Healing with him, but is that really going to do much? What do I do here? This is tough, because I know this is me Rhydon. We all know this is me Rhydon. Their Tailwind's gone. Perfect timing. And I bring out Zarude. Oh, man. Is this me Rhydon? Hopefully it's not. Of course it is. Yeah, I don't really know how we should do this. Definitely want to go Flame Charge to KO you. I guess we'll just go for a knockoff here. The thing is, Zarude's not going to outspeed that. We need to just do this. I could have maybe Jungle Healed, but I feel like Electro Drift might just KO us. Let's see this. So there's that. Bye-bye to you. I could have protected it. Actually, I probably should have done that. I probably should have protected Koraidon and just had Zarude soak up the Astral Barrage. Let's see what he ends up going for here. Electro Drift, Discharge. That's fine. We soak that. This actually might work out. This might not work out now unless I could Jungle Heal and get that off of him. Knockoff does great damage. And I knock off his Choice Scarf. Hold up. Does this go through Protect? Can I protect you this turn and then just Jungle Heal? I think I can. I think I can. Hold up. Hold up. He's not Choice anymore. So we'll see what he wants to do here. Is he going to go for another Discharge? He is. Zarude, can you soak this? Zarude, if you soak this, we pretty much win this game. Cool. Cool, cool. Jungle Heal. That should take off the Paralyze, right? Does that take... Does it go through Protect? It should. Yeah. Give me that Paralyze. Yes. Yes. Come on, man. That's how you win a game. That's how you win a game. Protect, Jungle Healing, get rid of the Paralyze, and now we outspeed. Good game. Thanks for playing. Third and final match coming at you guys, and we have now fully showcased Zarude. Jungle Healing going crazy, Solar Blade going crazy, Knockoff doing big time damage. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. But we're going up against a Trick Room team here with Smeargle, with Magearna, with Final Gambit, Annihilate. Now, Annihilate can be very annoying. Honestly, we can probably just outspeed it with you. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Honestly, Booster Energy could outspeed it. So yeah, you know, I'm going to go into these two. Bring Entei in the back end. Actually, I mean, Entei with the Choice Scarf not looking too good unless I lead it. So I'm going to end up leading it. Alright, that's fine. We'll go Zarude here. This one's going to be tough. And I'll go into Shen Pao. That's fine. This one's going to be real tough for us. When I say tough, I mean real tough. This is gonna be so hard for us to actually win this matchup here. Unless Entei outspeeds Annihilate, or maybe they just don't need it. Let's just see. Let's just see. Who you got? They don't need it. That's fine. That's perfect. This works well for us. This works well. Because now I can just freely erupt. I can freely erupt in the sunlight. Cool. Awesome. Dope. Sweet. As long as my Gearna doesn't soak this. Do I have Fire Terror type? If I have Fire Terror type, it could be Raps. I do have Fire Terror type. What's your special attack set? 156. Alright. That's solid. I'm cool with this. Definitely gonna try to double down the Magirna, and we are terrestrializing, and we are erupting. Send it, baby. Send it. I wonder if they terrestrialize Magirna. They might just go for Follow Me. That might be more so their play here. Which I hope. I hope they're just like, oh, he doesn't have Eruption. And then I just erupt and end Magirna. But we're killing it right now. We are red hot. They're thinking. We terrestrialize. I don't think... they could be terrestrializing. They could be. Let's see. The Terror type. Bam. Fire. Chandelier with the candles on Entei's head. Doubling that fire damage. And are they terrestrializing? They're not. Thanks for playing. Thanks for coming out here. Bye-bye to everything on this field. Erupt, baby. Just turn off your console. We might see a rage quit here. Unless Magirna for some reason soaks this. Yeah, no. Brings you down to 1 HP indeed. Brings you down to 1 HP. What a way to finish off today's video. We are just deleting things. Close your course, gonna fly here, pick up the second KO. Easy enough. Easy enough. Yeah, I just feel like this next turn we just do the same thing. We just erupt. And we say thanks for playing. Thanks for coming out here. We killed it today. Honestly, I rented this Zarude team, and I called it mediocre in the beginning, and I was just like, okay, maybe we'll go 1 and 2 for today's video. If we're lucky, we'll go 2 for 1. But, yeah. Did even better than that. He's pretty much going to have to final gambit me, right? Seems like that. I'm going to Flare Blitz here. Just go for another eruption. Honestly, Entei might just outspeed, though. He might just final gambit my Entei. If not, he might just attack it, but either way, he should just win this game, no problem. Yeah, it's Zarude in the back end to deal with that Necrozma. I think this Necrozma looks so sick. I never seen that it's shiny. I wonder what color it is when it's shiny. I know what color Lunala is, but not Necrozma. But now comes the Terror type. This could be Water Annihilate. Nope, Necrozma's gonna grab it. What you got here? Water Necrozma. So got the right Terror type, just wrong Pokemon. Let's see what you're launching here. Eruptions outspeed him with this Choice Scarf. Bye-bye Annihilate, maybe. Actually, Annihilate's really bulky. What is up with them living on 1 HP? What is up with this? Flare Blitz flies, we're doing great damage. And are they popping Trick Room? What you got going on here? Of course they live on 1 HP. And Rage Fist's gonna fly. This might do some good damage to us. Yeah, it does. It's great damage. And he pops the Trick Room. Okay. I see you, I understand. From here, we gotta try to KO you. Let's go. Flare Blitz into this slot. And I'm choicing 2 eruption, so I might as well just go for it again. Even though he's just gonna Rage Fist probably KO me. Okay, with that Trick Room out, honestly, we might lose this match. We might lose this match. I'm trying to think who I have in the back end. We need his terrain to end. I have Shenpao, don't I? I have Focus Sash on Shenpao, which is good news. And I mean, yeah, we can go for like Ice Spinner and then, you know, go for Sucker Punch onto the next Pokemon. The terrain ending is would be perfect for this. So Entei down for the count. I wonder if Necrozma has enough juice in the tank to KO my what's it called? Oh, yep, that's gonna do it. Photon Geyser. Yep, that's gonna do it. Psychic move and Psychic terrain now will do it. Bye bye to you. Okay, yes, match is a lot closer than it should be. 2 dark types pop out here, which is good news, unless you're rocking Dazzle Gleam. Shenpao's first play gotta be Ice Spinner. It's gotta be Ice Spinner. We gotta get rid of terrain. Which I am gonna do. Or how many turns are left in terrain? Because I'll just double protect at this point. No, there's 2. So we gotta attack this turn. So I'll go for Ice Spinner, just try to take out terrain. And I'll double down into Annihilate with the knockoff here. Doubling straight down. This match became way closer than it should have been. Way closer. We might lose this. But I got my boy Zarude looking all mean and mugging. He's ready to go. He's ready to get that 3-0 perfect record. I know he wants it. He's like, you haven't showcased me in like a month. Like, Regulation J's been out for a little bit. You haven't showcased me. He wants the 3-0 perfect record. For sure. Close combat flies. I'm going to focus Ash up here. Are they going to double down into Shen Pal? That's the real question. If not, we win this game. If not, we win this game straight up. Meteor Beam. Can you attack Zarude with this? Please and thank you. Or just miss it. That'd be nice. This is into Zarude. That's fine. You should soak this, correct? We do. Either way, if he would have died after that, we would have won this game. Because the thing is, I would have Ice Spinnered the terrain away. I would have KO'd the Annihilate, and then without the terrain, I would have just been able to Sucker Punch this Necrozma. And win this game all day. Ice Spinner's going to bring him low enough. Smart play here would just be to Sucker Punch, and then just protect Zarude. Just because there's one turn left in Trick Room. And, yeah. Easy enough. Way closer than it should have been. Both of my Pokemon really low on HP, but this Water Terror type really clutched up. Really did clutch up. Now they're thinking of ways that they could possibly win this, and I don't think there's a way. I do not think there's a way. So there's Protect on Zarude. Sucker Punch flies, and that's game, set, match. 3-0 perfect record. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Zarude in Ranked Regulation J. This Pokemon was absolutely amazing today. Way better than I thought it would be. Jungle Healing, clutching up in match number 2. Solar Blade ripping in match number 1. And then match number 3, it was just there to clean up the mess, pick up the win, and grab ourselves that 3-0 perfect record. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that bigger subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread this positive today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.